Welcome to our continuing series, Questions and Answers from the works of Sri Aurobindo and the Mother. Today we conclude Bliss, Part 7, from Sri Aurobindo. The Mother does not discuss these mental problems with her disciples. It is quite useless trying to reconcile these things with the intellect. For there are two things, the ignorance from which the struggle and discord comes, and the secret light, unity, bliss, and harmony. The intellect belongs to the ignorance. It is only by getting into a better consciousness that one can live in the light and bliss and unity and not be touched by the outward discord and struggle. That change of consciousness, therefore, is the only thing that matters. To reconcile with the intellect would make no difference. To be immortal is to be infinite in being and consciousness and bliss. For the Spirit is infinite, and that which is finite lives only by His infinity. To live in the divine being and let the consciousness and bliss, the will and knowledge of the Spirit possess thee, and play with thee, and through thee. This is the meaning. This is the transfiguration of thyself on the mountain. It is to discover God as thyself, and reveal Him to thyself in all things. Live in His being, shine with His light, act with His power, rejoice with His bliss. Be that fire and that sun and that ocean. Be that joy and that greatness and that beauty. When thou hast done this, even in part, thou hast attained to the first steps of supermanhood. By yoga, we can rise out of falsehood into truth, out of weakness into force, out of pain and grief into bliss, out of bondage into freedom, out of death into immortality, out of darkness into light, out of confusion into purity, out of imperfection into perfection, out of self-division into unity, out of Maya into God. All other utilization of yoga is for special and fragmentary advantages not always worth pursuing. Only that which aims at possessing the fullness of God is Purna Yoga, the sadhaka of the divine perfection is the Purna Yogin. Our aim must be to be perfect as God in His being, and bliss is perfect, pure as He is pure, blissful as He is blissful, and when we ourselves siddhas in Purna Yoga, to bring all mankind to the same divine perfection. It does not matter if for the present we fall short of our aim, so long as we give ourselves wholeheartedly to the attempt, and by living constantly in it and for it, move forward even 2 inches upon the road. Even that will help to lead humanity out of struggle and twilight, in which it now dwells, into the luminous joy which God intends for us. But whatever our immediate success, our unvarying aim must be to perform the whole journey and not lie down content in any wayside stage or imperfect resting place. To rise into divine existence, force, light, and bliss, and recast in that mold all mundane existence, is the supreme aspiration of religion and the complete practical aim of yoga. The aim is to realize God in the universe. But it cannot be done without realizing God transcendent of the universe.